Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 28 of my Nagarythe campaign, where last time we took Gisuru, I think it's Gisuru, and we're trying to clean out the vampires because the DLC is on its way, but I'm not sure when it's arriving. Well, I know when it's arriving, 17th, but I might get early access, and if so, then I kind of need some videos on hand because the patch will obviously break my campaign. So, with that in mind, we're trying to deal with the vampires just to sort of like... in fact, you know what I'm going to try and do? Is I'm going to try go for the long campaign victory, which we just need, by the looks of it, just... How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just need 2 more capitals, one of which will be Altdorf. And what else could we grab? Castle Drakenhof's quite far away. Hellpit's quite far away. Blackcrag, most of these. I mean, Skaven Blights and Mornington Crescent are quite close to each other, so those are options.
Who wishes the grail?
For a minute there, I thought it was Bretonia, but no, it is the Fey Enchantress who appears to be marching on the King's Glade. Good luck there. So we could... If we can, right? So there's Kempler's obviously got quite a lot of cities in the north of Bretonia, but actually, when I say a lot, it's not actually that many. If we can grab Castle Artois, Lyonesse, Mousillon, and Castle Bastogne, then the north of Bretonia should be pretty much clear, and then we can start looking at moving on things like Altdorf, on Eelheart, capturing those. We capture Altdorf, we just need one more city. Just need one more, and I mean. Itza is down here. If Hexotl captures Itza, then technically that's a long campaign victory. And then what the hell do I do? Hey, what do I do then? Panic? I don't know. Scarf. You know what I was thinking about Scarf is I could leave him like Valmir has obviously confederated. Osten confederated with the Empire, so they should have Valmir as a lord. So I'm wondering if I wait long enough, they might use Valmir to lead an army. And then I can stab him in the face.
Hunt the Druki scum.
It's an option.
Never.
It's an option. You are both very low level. You're low level. You're low level. And half the problem with enemy lords is that they die so often that the only ones that ever kind of rank up are the legendary lords who just can't die. You're level 7, you're level 10, you're level 35, that's because you spawn at level 35. And what level are my generals? Fresh Prince is 9, Alith is 40. I mean, so just by definition, Alith is going to be far better than most enemy lords he comes across, which gives the player a massive advantage.
No light.
It's not the same with the Tomb Kings though, because the Tomb Kings are all immortal by default. Interesting fact. I think what we might do is leave Scarf there just a moment because I don't know what else to do with him. Literally the only reason he's going to stay there. Got Handmaidens, Tilly. Tilly's almost here. She's landed. And there's Zenoria. She's there to sort of oversee some elf bonking. Not obviously bonking elves. Well, I mean, yes, bonking elf, but not like... But you know what I mean.
The shadows come, the day wanes. Are you prepared for dusk?
I still have no idea what that means. You want a trade agreement, which I'm kind of tempted to get, but Cetra really hates you. And it might be alright. I mean, I'm not going to... I mean, well, no, Arkan. No. No. No, even with your sad, scully puppy dog eye. What, Boris? Why did you take Grongzint, Boris? Okay, it looks like Karl has headed back from his honeymoon with Theodore. It's very nice. I hope they had a nice time. And Wurzag is running away. He's currently just sat in the forests. The problem with Athelren is it really reduces the amount of movements. I mean, I think when the Oak of Age is at maximum, it reduces your movement by about 40%, 50%, 60%, something like that. That's quite a wide range I've just given you, so I realise that that might not be as specific as you want it, but that's what we're going with. 40 to 60%, which obviously means you can't move very far, and you take attrition while in the forest. So it's not fun invading Athol Loren. That's why I try not to do it. Oh, they're going to get him? No, they can't quite reach him. But he is going to take more attrition damage. And there is the Warriors of Chaos. Now, if someone kills the Warriors of Chaos, it should spawn another wave. So I have to keep that in mind, because obviously that means there's going to be, what, 8 more Chaos fleets suddenly spawn in the middle of my territory, which is always fun. Okay, Felicity, you tried to wound Shaggy. Oh my god. Well, he's fine. So we're going to secure more influence. Excellent. Eladan is ready. We don't really care about him. Ammon is ready, though. Ammon... Oh, he's spawned in Gisero. Good. That is really useful.
I await your orders.
Because we could get more influence here.
Carnage. Breeding will out.
Bosh. Nice. Now, we could hit Castle Artois. I think we're going to do that. I mean, having Gisero's nice, but having Castle Artois is better. So we're going to attack. Oh, we've got an opportunity to intercept. Oh, so... Right, they were waiting for an Right, okay, well... Bosh. Take the replenishment, thanks. Got a Crown of Command. And Enya is a vampire hunter. Like Blade or Buffy. One of those. Right, we've got quite... Now, this is a nasty garrison. And they will have some nasty tower defences. But I think we're more than capable of taking them out. I feel that was a little bit harsh, but, you know, it is war. So it's bound to happen. They are throwing explosive cows at us, as is tradition when you're fighting a Bretonnian city with extra defences. We've got Enya flying around the flank, and we're trying to take out these... Ow, you know what, those cows actually really do sting quite significantly. What I should have done is shifted my entire line over to the left, and that would have probably been a little bit better. Then we wouldn't have been taking fire from two towers at the same time. But there we go. So we've got some Graveguard over here, and that's going to... Oh. Extra toasty Graveguard. How many kills? 49. Very nice. And we are laying down some Withering Fire down on the units defending the wall. Mostly Graveguards, and we've got some also some Skeleton Warriors down there, some Zombies, some Khan Race, all that kind of shenanigans. Over the tree line over here, we have secured our cavalry, and they're now leaping into action. That's right, they're all hiding behind 2 trees, and now they're charging towards the enemy gate to knock it down. We've got the Keepers of the Flame, basically our only real infantry unit, heading to take on the gates, knock that down. We've already done quite a lot of damage to the enemy. We can see we've killed about 200. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Little explosive arrows there. Take out quite a few of those Khan Wraiths. Very nice. And I'm going to be honest. Probably should have saved some of my ammo. Because I'm wasting a lot of ammo. There's a lot of arrows hitting these towers. That's a lot of arrows. That's a big waste of arrows there. I mean, look. That... You know, arrows aren't cheap, guys. They don't grow on trees. I mean, they are made of trees, but they're not generally... Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Anyway, the tower's down. That's good. Down he goes. One less tower to worry about. And we're still taking a little bit of fire here. We're healing up, though, but I should have moved them over. And then we wouldn't have been attacked by this tower at the same time. So it throws cows at us. Not very effectively, thank goodness. There we go, taking it out. So we've got quite a few blobs of infantry hanging around. We've been doing some damage, and the cavalry currently smashing through the gates. Getting there. 28, 29, 30. It's all go. All action all the time. they have done this annoying thing of opening the gates. And are they spirits? What I like is these guys, when they die, they kind of explode into flame, which is quite neat. It's taking a little bit of damage there, but we need to take down that gate, really, ideally, optimally. We are going to land in a monk. We're going to see if we can take out this tower. And by take it out, I mean remove the units manning it so that it doesn't fire on us anymore. Nice little tail whip there. It was super effective and up to 94 kills. That's pretty good. Taking down the gate, 60%, hacking away at it from both sides now because some of them managed to make their way through. And over here, still 61. 61. They've got some zombies defending the gates. Not going to be sure. I'm not really sure how effective that's going to be, but I guess we'll find out. Missile units just holding back for the moment, not opening fire, trying to save their ammo until there's more units up on the wall. You've got some arrows in your back. I don't know if that was us or whether that's just like, you know, normal for you. It could be normal. Potentially. You just don't know. And he is still doing some good stuff over there. The gate, 80% damage. Excellent. And over here, 86% damage. Oh, it's getting there. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We do have a nasty Vampire of Death here, who's wandering back and forth. We've been shooting her in the face. You can see she's already taken quite a significant amount of damage, which is good. 90% damage. Oh, and then he's just chopping our way through all of these units. Ah, the gate's down. Perfect. So the gate's down. We're going to charge our cavalry into these zombies and start. There we go. Perfect. Make a little dent there, and this gate should be down very soon. 90%. Yes, there we go. Okay, now we just need to, you know, kill everyone inside the city. No problem. Easy peasy. And he's doing great work here, up to 160 kills, just chopping away through all of these. Oh, did they go on the outside of the... Yes, they are indeed. Here we go. Phoenix Guard, Keepers of the Flame. Now they are magic. They have magical attacks, so these Khan Wraiths not going to do very well against them, and they're just going to mob us with everything they've got. Lots and lots of infantry here. Zombies. There's some Grave Guard. More Grave Guard with great weapons. More Grave Guard with great weapons. We are going to drop the Awakening, the Dwellers Below. Dwellers Below, I think it's called. Which is going to do some damage, and it makes also the game very laggy for some reason. Oh, the spell seems to do that, but this one apparently does. It is doing some damage, but not an awful lot of kills. Actually, if we have a look at DeLorean, 11 kills. I mean, it's not great, is it? That's not great, but meanwhile the cavalry is dealing with the zombies. You can see we just smashed them aside. 19, they're dropping dead. Excellent. And then we're going to bring the Silver Helms are going to stay near this gate to just defend it. And the Fireborn are going to move over here to get a nice little charge. Because while the spell didn't actually kill many, it did just sort of like damage a lot of them. So they're all kind of quite squishy at the moment. Which is good. Because here comes the Fireborn. We've also got Enya doing some Fire Breath, which cleared out quite a... That's a large patch. 274 kills. Going to do a little bow thingy as well. And then charge! And that just... Oh, what a charge. What a charge. That was glorious. Caught with like a real hammer and anvil there. The anvil of the Keeper's Flame, the hammer of the Fireborn, and they're just racking up the kills. Racking them up. If you didn't know this, you can press J. And if you press J, what it does is it moves your cavalry back away from where they're engaged. So that can be very useful to get cycle charges in. So here we go, we're getting another charge. And caught between Enya and the Fireborn. And the Keepers of the Flame, up to 103 kills there. Fireborn, 91 kills. The Silver Helms have managed to catch a unit of Skeleton Spearmen. We're going to get them sandwiched between two units. Absolute carnage. No problem there. They do still have some units in reserve. They've got 3 units of Vargeist, they've got a unit of Crypt Horrors, they've also got a unit of Crypt Horrors sort of hanging around behind here. They don't seem to want to engage, but they seem to just be sort of like wandering around, just trying to... I think they're trying to rear charge us. Talking of rear charging, that unit of Graveguard just got absolutely murdered. And we do have some more Skeleton Spearmen hanging around. So you're going to pull the Fireborn back and bring a unit of Silverhelms over to assist us. Meanwhile, the Keepers of the Flame up to 152. They're just carving their way through these Zombles, these Graveguard. There's no one who can stop them. Occasionally you see like a burst of flame as one of them goes down, but other than that. And the Fireborn are just chopping their way through these Skeleton Spearmen. They are Gold Chevron. Gold Chevron Skeleton Spearmen. So there we go. What an accolade. And over here, I probably should have pulled these guys out. They're starting to take some attrition from fighting. The Skeletons are crumbling, but it probably would have been a better option. We're pulling these guys out. We're going to charge the Skeleton Spearmen in the back and the front. And basically playing pinball with them. Some of them just bounced around 3 or 4 times, and then they're just going to crumble away. They don't like that very much. So we've got the advantage on the ground. We're taking out the Strigoi Ghoul King. He's pinned up against the wall by Enya, who is pulling his face off with Dragonfire. Keepers of Flame still fighting on. Taking all those Graveguard. Very, very good guys. Nice work. And we've got Skeleton Spearmen here that are starting to crumble away. Excellent. And over here we finished off this. So this unit of Silver Helms is free to do whatever they want. They're just going to hold that line over there, hold that gate. Just finishing off the Skeleton Spearmen. You can see they've still been quite resilient. They've still got 4 leadership, which is amazing considering they've taken so much damage and they're completely surrounded. Enemy General is about to die. He's had enough. I mean, Enya's killed 419, so... and down he goes. Down he goes. Still 419. Didn't get the extra kill for that. I think he just crumbled away instead. Out of spite. Keys of the Flame just finishing him off. 214 kills on them. And he's going to go and attack some of these guys down here. Most of our units have run out of ammo now. So we can still use them in combat, because their stats are still pretty good. I mean, look at the Sisters of Avalon here. They've got 38 melee attack, 50 melee defense, 32 weapon strength. Shadow Walkers, of course, 54 melee attack, it's 49 melee defense, and weapon strength 35, and their anti-infantry as well. And the Lothern Sea Guard here, a very defensive unit, very, very good. And yeah, we're just shooting those Khan Wraiths. Very, very good. Going to ride down these Skeletons, just finish them off. And now we need to sort out these Crypt Horrors, because they're quite nasty. So we need to sort them out if we can. Large pile of dead bodies. Very few of ours. The Keepers of the Flame up to 230 kills. Oh, so good. Enya's kind of surrounded, and we don't really have any missile support to lend her, so she's just got to do her own stuff. She does have a healing potion which she can use if need be. We're going to send the Keepers of the Flame up to assist her. The Fireborn are going to move around and try and hit these Crypt Horrors. Crypt Horror, I thought they were going to charge me. Last minute they turn away. That's bad news for them because they're going to get charged in the back. And of course, these guys do have regeneration. They've also got fire weakness, so they take more damage from fire, which these guys have. And these guys are also anti-large, and they don't have much armor either, so no problem there. We are moving some Silver Helms around behind them as well to get them in a little sandwich attack. That should kill them pretty easily. Keeps the Flame still fighting on the wall. I mean, these guys, they're exhausted. They've got 249 kills, but they've just been chopping their way through the entire undead horde. To be honest, I wish, like, when you were... Because, like, watching them drop dead with the flame, the little flash of flame there is pretty cool. And I kind of wish that there was more sort of effects and stuff. Like, if you incinerated someone with, like, dragon fire, all those people should, like, explode into flame, because that would look cool, right? I'm fairly sure they had that in Attila. So I'd like to see more of that. It would make my use of warp fire throwers even more sexy. I was trying to pull my units into a radius here so I could drop a heal on all of them, but unfortunately I totally run out of Winds of Magic. There was nothing left. Absolutely nothing left. Keepers of Flame still fighting on, up to 275 kills. They're just hacking their way through his Graveguard. Graveguard do not stand a chance. Starting to crumble. We are going to bring the rest of our units in as well. Here come the Lokhir Sea Guard. Going to use them to pin down some of these skeletons and stuff. Basically just back up the Keepers of the Flame because they've been doing all the heavy lifting. Enya is quite heavily damaged, but has been doing great work. 518 kills on Enya. That's pretty good. Pretty bloody good. In come the Lokhir Sea Guard. We're going to use them to engage the Skeleton Spearmen as we're going to send them up onto the wall. There we go. They should be okay against skeletons. Don't see that being a problem. Especially because the skeletons seem to be trying to run past them. So they get some free stabs with their spear. We've got a lot more elves than they do. Skeletons, that is. All that's left in the city is a Vargolf, and they've also got a unit of Crypt Horrors and 3 units of Vargeists. So once we've finished off the units at the wall, which, let's face it, we've almost got there. Keepers of the Flame, almost spent. 306 kills. I think that's the most kills I've ever seen on an infantry unit. And they've taken the wall, and I mean they effectively, almost single-handedly, captured the city for us. Captured the gates, captured the walls as well. Obviously Enya was there as well with 535 kills, but together they pretty much took the city. I mean, along with the Fireborn as well, I think. So those 3 units pretty much did all of the work. Alright, quiet down, ladies. Quiet down. So, we've taken the gates. That's good. I was hoping the enemy army would crumble at this point. And, nope, they're pretty happy, actually, considering that all of their allies have just been murdered. Just huge piles of undead... Well, I was going to say dead bodies, but of course they were always dead bodies. Undead bodies lying scattered around here. Just huge clumps of them. Quite a few silver helms lying around there. We obviously lost some of the Keepers of the Flame as well, but... considering how many they killed, that was pretty good. So we're going to move our army into position. And then we're going to push on to the city centre. Just moving our armies, just moving our units on towards the city centre. We just need to deal with these Vargeists, and the Crypt Horrors as well. We're just going to use most of our missile infantry because, let's face it, our cavalry, Enya and the Keepers of the Flame, all pretty spent. But I'm fairly sure we should be able to deal with these guys. Lokhir Sea Guard moving up ahead. And they're going to brace. And here come the Crypt Horrors. Ooh. It's going to sting. And here come the Vargeists. Cavalry, Enya, and the Keepers of the Flame moving around to see if we can get a surround, and also to deal with the Vargolf, which is currently hiding in the corner for some reason, not sure why. The Vargeist is going to come crashing down. Now, if these guys were normal archers, that would be a serious problem, but they are Sisters of Avalon, Lokhir Sea Guard, and Shadow Walkers. So in fact, what the Vargeists have done is landed in a pile of pain. Silver Helms now moving behind the enemy army, and here we go, we're going to get a nice little charge on their back. In comes Enya as well. And down they go. They're dropping all over the place, crumbling away. Fireborn chasing after that Vargolf, but he's crumbling as well. He doesn't seem to want to fight them.
Victory for the Assur!
Other than the missile attack, and to be honest, Jade Magic. It's not very good, is it? I mean, you know, Healy is fine. Damaging, not the best. So could have been better. But look at that, 307 kills. The Keepers of Flame very much the MVPs there, along with the Dragonborn. I mean, the Fireborn. Sorry. Look at that, 174 kills on them. They were just kicking. I mean, the Silver Helms as well did very, very well. I mean, everyone did well. I mean, Enya got 536 kills. If Alice doesn't change his tune about her now, then nothing will do it.
Seize the city.
Yes, we're just going to occupy it, I think. We secured the Forest of Ardennes. Got the Banner of the Barrows. That's quite nice. Minus speed, more melee attack. Very good. And sap. Okay, so
Can I offer assistance?
Enya.
I do not know them well.
Holy shit, Alice. I think at this point you probably just need to, you know, accept that Enya is a badass.
Orders?
And you're just gonna have to accept it. You can't.
Brave son of Ulthuan.
You can't ignore it anymore. She's a badass. She has kicked the shit out of, I mean, over 500 kills in that battle. Over 500 confirmed kills. Admittedly, the targets were already dead, but still, that is pretty good. Oh well. Right, so we might lose Gisero, but I'm okay with that.
Your command.
We can return the, I say return. We can give Castle Artois to the Empire, and they'll look after that for us. Then we can go and take L'Anguille, and they'll protect that. I have to keep a little eye on Elfland over here, because Yes, there is that small problem.
Prince of Ulthuan, I second this.
So I don't know where he's going, but I'm just going to ignore him, I think. We're just going to head back. Head back here. We can grab the Monolith of Catan. Just grab that. We'll loot and occupy. The Shield of the Merworm. Holy balls.
I sense sedition.
Felheart to die in. You know what? As we've gone through this campaign, the more and more I felt like Alice's management technique is not really good. I feel like he's pitting his employees against each other, and I don't think that's the best way to get the most out of them. To be honest, I think he's a bit of a prick. I've said it. I've got it unsaid it, and he is a bit of a prick. Who's this guy? Vaughn? Oh yes, he's an Empire. He's a special Empire captain, I think. Cool. Elfland. Yeah, I need another army here. Because I mean, Elfland does not have a big garrison. It's not a bad garrison, but it's not a great garrison. So I think what we need to do is get Alice down here. Alice, you could be here in 1, 2, 3, well, a few turns. Well, that's okay, because if we give Castle Artois to the Empire... Yeah, I know. I'll take 3 turns. I'm kind of tempted to give them stone walls, but you know what? I think the AI will probably build that anyway, so... Sure, whatever. Public order is dropping here because of corruption, but I think we have removed a significant portion of what was causing vampiric corruption, so I think it's dropping. Buildings and commandments. Do they have one here? They do have a balefire here. Okay, so if we grab that, I mean, this has got walls, so it's fairly secure. So I'm pretty. I'm happy with that. I want Scarf to come over here to give us a little bit of vision, if he could. We've got a commandment available. More growth. Better than nothing. Okay, we can upgrade status points. We can upgrade this. We can upgrade this. We're not selling actually all our elven trinkets at the moment, are we? But mind you, I mean, we've got so much money, it's not really a big issue.
Phoenix Court. I second this.
Good. Good to hear. If you come over here. Is there anything you can recruit here? You can actually recruit Sisters of Avalon. So if we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that leaves you with room for a mage.
The Asa are ageless.
And we need, right, we need 40. 40 influence for a mage. So let's just keep that in mind. I don't care about repairing that because it's just not a big deal. Where's Shaggy? Shaggy, I need, have I sent you to party this turn? Yes, I have. Okay, don't care about that. I guess we'll just end the turn. We can get enough influence to get a better mage next turn. That then fills out
Handmaiden of the Ever Queen.
Dry, whatever his name is, his army.
Handmaiden of Alariel.
And then we can send him southward to deal with the Skaven problem. And help out poor Mazdamundi, who is looking a little bit beleaguered down in the south. Good, you failed. Excellent, because I need someone to... Where? There's no city in range. Oh no, this one is. Good. Go here. Secure influence.
There will be carnage.
There will indeed.
A resounding success.
Lovely. Awakening the old ones. Aleph has got sea legs. We secured some influence. We just need 3 more. Which I think... because no, not you. Shaggy. Shaggy never fails.
There will be carnage.
Indeed, he did not. Look at that. 43 influence. That means we can get another mage here. So, mage. I think I'm going for shadow. Protective gives us some metal spells to use, which is nice. Although Heavens is quite good too. Negator would give us some shadow magic to use. I think we're going Pit of Shade. So let's get Yorian.
What do you require?
Their name carries little honor.
Oh, you don't like this mage then? Apparently not. Okay, fine. Pendulum. Pendulum. Thank you. Good. That is... This extended... Right, so that debuffs 1 unit. Get that. We'll get that. And Pit of Shades, because Pit of Shades is great. Excellent.
I do not know them well.
Do we have anything? We can't give you anything there. We can give you a Crown of Command, I guess. I don't think we can give you anything there either.
Loyal Prince.
2 more turns. We can do the Invocation of Vol if we want to. I could do the Invocation of Asurium, but I don't really think I need to.
Lord of Ulfwood.
It'll be good to go in 1 turn, so that's good. This army's fleeing back. I don't know where he's going, but I don't really care. We'll just let him get on with it. Who's leveled up? Caradrin.
A master of his chosen art.
It really is. A bit of a ledge. Now, I could put him in... I could actually move Blue Squadron to a different army, but the only problem is that it would take bloody ages, and I don't know if I can be bothered. So, I think we'll just pop... I guess just training? Sure. Sure. Oh, hello.
I think not.
Is that the case? You
Althorn
think
princess.
not. Right, well, let's take this place.
King and country for Asturian.
We'll just grab that and let's just occupy.
Hope guides me.
Keep it as intact as possible. A Cloak of Beards. Well, there we go. A lovely Cloak of Beards.
Their name carries little honor.
Who wouldn't want that? I was tempted to go down the blue line, wasn't I? On the other hand, just more melee attack. I mean... Yeah! I mean, 81 melee attack, that's huge. It's massive.
Loyal and capable.
DeLorean. Now, the Dwellers Below, it's just not... it's not very effective, is it? Flesh to Stone's not bad. Let's go with Shield of Thorns, though, because I do quite like that. The extra weapon damage and extra physical resistance. You can't go wrong with that. That is a good spell to have. An Elf Fang can be upgraded. That's good, because then we can get some defences there. That makes the garrison a little bit more tanky. And we can give Castle Artois to the Empire. So, gifts. The Empire. This is not... I mean, I know this has been hacked together, so it's pretty impressive they've managed to hack it together as it is, but God, it's a pain in the arse. Right, gift region, there we go. Right, so give them that region. I could actually give them this region as well. What's the Vampiric Corruption? The Vampiric Corruption is actually Untainted is over... Right, so if we actually give L'Anguille to the Empire as well, then we should actually get more replenishment. If I can find it. There he is. We should be replenishing a bit quicker. Yes, there we go. Lovely.
Able.
Did Tilly land?
True
Salmon.
son of
Where's...
Ulthuan.
I thought Tilly had landed somewhere. Was I making that up? Tilly? Where are you?
Ever faithful.
Oh, you're all the way over there. Go over here.
Isha watches over us.
Come and replenish us.
Your command.
Thank you. Court attendance. Good for Tilly.
I sense sedition.
I don't. Let's give you the Helm of Fortune. Let's don't have weapon. Okay, sure. Luckstone. Yes. Do you want a Cloak of Beards? Alright. Have a Cloak of Beard. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. That sounds horrible. I mean, more public order can't be bad. Campaign line of sight, sure. More campaign line of sight, sure. And she's a medic, so that's more casualty replenishment as well. So that's really, really nice.
Asa rejoice.
So we're going to heal up nice and quickly.
At your service.
Amon,
Speak
where are
your
you? There you are.
mind.
You can secure more influence for us. That would be great.
Handmaiden of Alada.
And Zenoria, you're going to come over
Raise sail.
here and increase our growth a little bit. Okay, we'll be there in 3 turns. That's fun. I might have to knock out this Chaos Army if it decides to sail out.
I am
And
Prince
Carl's still on
and
his way.
Emperor.
Don't really know what to do with you. I might just
Defender of the
chase
Queen's
you.
throne.
It's probably alright. We've got good defenses, Tor and Lex. I'm not too worried about that. You're recruiting. That's all fine. Jar Jar Binks. What am I doing with you? I
Setting
guess
the
just
pace.
come and have a look and see what's going on. Nothing.
Lady
Absolutely
of Oldworld.
nothing. And you are kind of healed up. Where is the border? Over there, miles away. Fine. So what we can do is... I'm sort of tempted to actually sail around and grab that Skull Island. But I don't really need it. So
At your service.
just hop over here.
Lady of Ulthuan.
And if we give the Mark of Katam to the Wood Elves... If I can find them. Oops. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't clicked on gift. That's why. Wood Elves. There we go. Thingy of Katam. What was it called? Something of Katam? Monolith of Katam. Done. And then we get more replenishment. Yes, we do. We can go on to Varg. Oh no, well, we're not actually at war with Throg. And actually, it's getting better. Because they don't like Norsca. And we've been
stand
kicking the
against
shit
Valkyries.
out of them. They also don't like the vampires either. So actually, we might be able to make friends with Throg. Which is a first for me. Oh, I meant to get military advancements, didn't I? I mean, marble stockpiles isn't bad either. Having a surplus of the finest building materials says something about a society's inherent wealth. Ooh, lots of stuff. Slaver's Point definitely needs defences. Why haven't I built defences here? Surely I should have learnt from the last time. Have I not? At least Torenlek has defences, so we should be able to hold...
Guardians of order.
Yeah, I know. And we got defences everywhere else, so we can get the Sculptor's Workshop there. We've got Blacklight. Oh, I didn't build defences there, did I? Because I was feeling cocky. Is that going to pay off?
A staunch
Yes,
champion.
we'll find out. Shaggy, you can be hard to hit. And then in turn.
Drookie scum.
There's no Druki left, mate. Yeah, I thought they might do that. I'm going to be honest. I don't care. They just sack it. Alright, sure. Up to you. Don't really care. Well, Zenoria has been stabbed just before she reached her location. That's a shame. Never mind. We need to eliminate Heinrich Kemmler, which, I mean, we could do, but we're kind of more of concern is this rather large chaos host heading towards Elfland.
There is only vengeance.
So let us...
Voyager.
Yeah, you're not going to reach there in time, are you? So what we need to do
We shall not rest.
is
Onward.
march over here. I think the Empire should be okay.
Born to lead.
I think it'll be better once I've got Alice over here as well, because with 2 armies we can secure multiple locations at the same time. And make sure and plus Elfland is going to have defences fairly soon, so that's going to be good. We can get to the next level of dock as well, so that's going to give us another 500 monies, which is not too bad. Now, I can actually start giving money to like the Empire or something, just like funding them.
Can I offer assistance?
You can get a move on.
By the White Tower.
Then we'll bring Yorian down here as well.
Sense items of
Pop
power.
you in there. That's very good. I mean, I
serve the king.
could put another hero in there, but you know what? Actually, I think I'm fairly happy with that as it is. We're going to bring you down here now, and then you should be able to help out Mazdamundi. So that'll be nice. That Norscan army is
Faithful servant.
buggering off, so
Journeying on.
we will
Lightning swift.
come over here.
What news?
Scooch him down here, return him to Charon Cast so that he can stop any Chaos Invasion coming our way. That's what he's going to be doing. And we're then going to be moving on, trying to... Well, we can drive back the vampires, and we've got a nice little foothold in Northern Bretonia now. We can hand that back over to the Empire. That's going to start dropping that vampiric corruption. Oh, look at that, untainted up to 92%. Holy shits. Grab Leon Essid, knock out the Red Duke as well, all that kind of good stuff. By that point, hopefully, maybe, old, what's his face?
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. No, no one does. No one does at all. But maybe Albrecht will get off his arse and do some stuff. Although, frankly, he had an excellent opportunity to take Mousillon a few turns ago and then just wandered back home. So, you know, what? There's only so much I can help, Albrecht. There's only so much I can help. But we're going to be mopping up these vampires and then giving the Empire back their lands. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe campaign.